who is actually gonna pop up, because this will only show up in notifications. I'm not gonna be sending any links to this, so if you find this, thank you for subscribing here on Sparkplug Motorsport 2. I know there's only 24 of you guys who are actually subscribed to this second channel. But yeah, we're doing some laps in Formula Legends again. Once again, it's just some more practice, because I'm gonna need all the practice I can get. Whoa! Yeah, that's fair. Really wish that track limit systems in games like this could be more intricate. Like, if I've left the track and gained an advantage, then I get a track limits penalty. Saw that there, I didn't really gain an advantage because I slowed down a lot. I lost time. So, see that? Fucks up my next line. I don't see why I would get a penalty. Yeah, so I qualified third. Again, very easy AI. Can't fucking make that opening corner for the life of me. Even if I tried. So, we're just gonna use that as our excuse to get a second track limits violation. Alright. Brake. Come on. We made it! We made it! Come on! Oh, we can get him. Didn't brake hard enough. Now I can't even touch a white line anymore without worrying about getting a second added to my end of race time. Fuck you, Max. Get out of my way! Must be salty because the Netherlands Eurovision was not great. Did they even compete? I don't think they competed. Do you think Max Verstappen watches Eurovision? Daniel Ricciardo seems like the type of guy to watch Eurovision. I don't know if he does though. I think we can confirm that Charles Leclerc watches Eurovision, like he is at least aware of it. Maybe he doesn't watch it because he has better things to do on a Saturday night. Like, I don't know, prepare for a Grand Prix, but, you know. I think we might have to try and go for an undercut here. It may not work if I can't get this opening chicane right. What the? Let's try again. There we go. Let's drive. Brake. We made the corner. And we take the lead. So that's the line that I have to do each time. Ride the Dente. I have to keep my eyes on the... Yeah, I think I mentioned this last stream, but like... This feels like Australia from memory. Like, oh yeah, I remember the chicane being there. And there's a chicane here, right? And then the double right, which is then like followed by a chicane. No, you are not standing in front of me, you fucking... I want to brake later than him. Good enough. Slow in, fast out has to be how I do this, so... Hey, that works. I got really good at the Lion Streets track, and by that I mean I'm not crashing into walls and getting track limits violations every lap now. I unlocked it. Yeah, so you might notice I've done the first race in Silverstone, I've done the Lion Streets race in Singapore, and I've also done the Magyar race in Hungary, and I didn't stream anything to do with that. because it was just too easy. Like, that track is blissful to drive on. Even with the handling. Like, here, however, is not as kind. It is not as kind. Because you need to go slow. And steering these cars through sharp corners and medium or even slow speeds is not a nice feeling. At high speeds, turning these things feels nice. Medium speeds, low speeds, forget about it. That'll do. So is that... okay. Brake here. Make the turn in. That'll do. Brake here. No, I gotta hold brake. Fuck! Brake here. Okay, so I get track limits penalties each time I choose that track limits apply to everyone else. That doesn't seem right. Oh. Brake. That clicking sound you hear is me spamming the X button. Because something tells me that might be the more effective way to use the battery system. Oh. Wow. Yeah, okay, that's working a lot better now. I might actually share this on the Discord and see who's here. Because again, I do feel like I need to learn how to drive here a lot more, because without any braking assists, which in most racing games I have turned on because, like, I can't be asked, I just want to steer. Like, I can drive with brake assists off. I can do that. I just don't like doing that because I'm lazy. But in the games where I don't use brake assists, the cars are usually pretty fine to drive. Like, Monoposto, I can drive that game without assists. I can do that. I can drive F1 23 without some assists. Like, without braking assist, traction control, that's not. Like, traction control, lock brakes, I need those on. But here, you don't get braking assist, and for a game that is styled like a kart racer, it is just very jarring how it plays. Because you would think it stays planted. And in the high speed, it does. In the low speed, well, you're gonna need some help to make those corners, son. And thankfully, that's what the pedals are for. I do have a wheel, but like I'm not gonna use that to race because it's PS4. I would need a new wheel if I was to use a wheel to race in this game. The nice thing about this game is you can actually see my inputs. Maybe not my steering inputs, but like you don't need to see those. You can see my throttle inputs and my brake inputs, and you can see that I rarely ever lift. Because lifting is for limps. Just keep it planted. Forgot I had some battery. Let's use some. Steer. I'm mainly doing this to unlock more tracks to practice on. Because, like, the tracks in the base game are, like, they're alright, I guess. And I also want to use the Mercedes cars. It's a lot more fun to drive with the boosts that you can get. Brake turn. That was not a great exit or entry, but you know what? We kept it out of the wall. We weren't pressed in the wall. Well, we're at half race distance now, so we're doing well. Okay, we went bop for track limits. Let's go. Vamos, vamos, Swami. Vamos, 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 Swami. I feel like the track's in, yeah. No! Damn it. Didn't have the grip to make that chicane. So I just had to... Yeah, so lifting can have... That's some fucking bullshit, bro. I'm coming in, and I'm mad at that. Square, X. I was holding the button! Why wasn't it... What? So yeah, let's see. Can we do 4 laps on the same set of mediums? Because I know you can do 3 on a set of softs. You can easily do 7 on a set of hards, so 4 on a set of mediums should be possible. There are grey clouds rolling in. Don't tell me it's gonna rain. I swear to God, if it's going to rain, I am ending stream. And no one will actually see this. Alright, folks ain't hung out. Brake, steer. Accelerate, brake, steer. Brake, steer. They're all coming down into pit lane. This is good. This is good. We're second right now. Not perfect, but hey, if it rains, then we are united in grief, and we have cut a corner, which is highly suboptimal, because it means that now I'm losing my leverage. I'm losing my leverage, but I got 10 seconds to Bottas, so... Or, sorry, Voltas. That was close. Brake. Brake. Lift is good. All you need to do there is lift. That's nice. It's weird that they've got Cool as a sponsor around the track, because, like, I don't remember that sponsoring Formula 1. Like, when I think Cool with a K, I don't even think the cigarette brand. I think of Team Green. It's the same way how when I think of Forsyth, I think of, well, not Forsyth, when I think of players. I don't think of the Canadian Grand Prix, I don't think of the cigarette brand, I think of Team Forsyth. Because, you know, smoke bad. Now, however, when I think Marlboro, yeah, I do think cigarettes, because those things are literally everywhere I walk. And that's not good. Obviously. Choosing to inhale carcinogens because you're addicted to them is obviously a problem. And honestly, I do not blame cigarette smokers. Like, that, you have to hate the sin, not the sinner. It is unfair on other people just to hate them because of something they do. Of course, if that's something they do is harming someone else, then that is a problem. If it is harming them financially as well, that is also a problem. I need to stop virtue signaling, okay? I need to stop doing that. I'm not the guy people should look up to, okay? I'm just a kid in his bedroom, so. I still need to submit my World 500 time. Brake, steer, accelerate. Tap brake. It's getting a lot easier to understand how I need to make the corners. And the simple fact is, it's just not racing to me. because usually I brake super late. And I can't really do that anymore. Perez is within 2 seconds, so I can't afford to get a track limits. These mediums aren't holding up too badly, but they're also not holding up too well. Come on. Okay, we made it. We're almost time. We're almost time. We did it! Chat, we did it! We did it! We unlocked Australia! We won the Australian Grand Prix! We won the Australian TP! Yeah! That's awesome! That was fantastic. I love that. Now, I need to get this out to people who let me say, not just inclined to watch me. Yeah, so I need to share this, copy link. I need to work on a stream ping for everyone else. Bangaranga's a nice song, I guess, but it's just more a meme song. Alright. Now, I'm gonna check the stream myself just to make sure you can hear me. Now. Okay, you can hear me. I'm loud as fuck. Bobby Labonte fish! Bobby Labonte.
Secret. Even I don't know about this stream. Where am I? Where am I?
Sparkplug, you're on Sparkplug Motorsport 2. You can stop spamming the text to speech. Bangaranga, 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 I'm the bangara, bangaranga, 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 I'm the bangara. It's not my favorite song from Eurovision this year. I'm glad it won. I prefer Choke Me, but like I can't sing Choke Me. I can't just go choke me, choke me without context. And that's my problem with the song. It's not a big problem because it's very much listenable. And more than that, it is my favorite song from Eurovision. Any edition of Eurovision, that is my favorite song. Oh my god, they got the spear! It's not even a spear, it's a tetrahedron! I got caught up looking at the spear. Yeah. I just think, the controversy surrounding the lyrics, unfounded. But yeah. We are just doing laps. We are running laps. That is not a tetrahedron, that is a dodecahedron. Everything's so polygonal. And it works in a nice polyphony. Polyphony Studios. Makers of Gran Turismo. Or as I like to refer to it, my brother's Gran Autismo. Carrier. Not gonna lie, guys. I don't really vibe with Cha-Cha-Cha or Rin Tin Taggy Dim. Like, I get them. They are fantastic for the crowd. They've got some banger moments. They're like Milkshake Man in that kind of way. Except, unlike Milkshake Man, there is no sexually provocative lyrics, so it's more accessible. Also, did not know that Milkshake Man was sexually provocative. Like, I still don't get that. Like, he's just a guy with milkshake. And the milkshake can make you strong. I don't get it. Rah! Hell yeah. Break! Coming through turn 2. Just go for the break. Ferrari guy going super wide there. We're up to 4th. You can tell you want to taste of the Milkshake Man.
Flat round here.
I mean, you can see the steering, you can see the throttle trace. I am not flat. In more than one way. Fifth now. I've been toying with the idea of doing an undercut privately. Shit. I don't know if that works too well in this game. Shake, shake, yeah, shake, shake. You have not seen my chest. Wait, no, don't clip that, don't clip that! No, don't clip that! Please don't clip that.
First hack and leaving. Chat clip that.
No! What? No! Dude! Why? That's a great start. And here's Sergio Perez. No! What? No! Very bad. Boo! Boo this man! Like, you boom my braking zones. Have you been taking care of my little girl? You better be. Why the fuck did that just enter my brain? Like, I didn't even think about that. That bypassed my brain. I'm scared. I'm scared. Gang, I'm scared. I'm scared. I haven't seen Hazbin Hotel in, like, actual weeks. I'm scared.
Breakpoint has a Mexican citizenship.
Skull emoji!
Maritz of the Sun.
Sunyan. Photosynthesis. Hydra sun bonds. Okay, why is there two 100-meter boards? You're an alien! Where do I brake? Where is my turning point for that? Where do I do anything, man? Oh, you're taking the piss, mate. You're taking the piss. That was the fastest lap. I don't want to hear nothing. That was the fastest lap. You're taking the piss. Come here. Whoa! No! Shut... Bro! No, don't do the... Yeah, I know that, man. I know that. I'm aware. Problem... I can stay on the racing line all I want, but the only way that I can actually follow it completely is if I go snail pace. And when I follow the racing line, I don't know where to brake. Because there's no, like, there's nothing dynamic. There's no red like you get in the F1 games, or like you get in Monoposto now, actually. W Marco Persque. Common Marco Persque W. In the lead. Off the road. You're currently in first place.
You're supposed to figure the part out yourself.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Hey! Get back here, you Spaniard! Is that a chain chomp on the sphere? Honestly, what a smart idea. Oh shit, they're undercutting me. Great, they're playing strategy games with me! My plan was to come in on lap 7. These tires aren't gonna make it to lap 7! I can try and get them to. Come on. That was actually quite the productive... What? I didn't hear that, nor can I see that. Morrison's is B. Oh. Okay. I know for a fact that these hard tires can theoretically do 7. Because I've done that before. It's just each time I get that 50% warning, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta come in! We're on lap 6. I don't really like going to Morrison's that much. My favorite store is, what is my favorite store? I guess Smith's. Smith's Toys. Probably one of my favorite stores to go to. Yes, I am mentally 2 years old. Now, That was such a fucking L turn. I can't lie. That was such a fucking L. I feel ashamed. I feel embarrassed, I feel ashamed, and I feel like I just came last in Eurovision with a single point after singing a song all about a guy who can't. Game closed? Okay, that's news to me. I didn't know that game closed. No way. That can't be true. Guess that means we're all going to sex. That's computer exchange before you think anything weird. Oh yeah, I got my Beyblades from there. I got my first X-Bays for my birthday. Perfect turning! Perfect turning! I don't want to hear any jack shit about that. That was perfect.
I use CX as well.
No, it's called sex. Okay, text to speech, it's called sex. Yeah. We mean sex here. We love going to sex. We love buying video games at sex. I wonder if they're aware. I wonder if when they were naming the store Computer Exchange, they were aware of the connotations of a shortening like CEX. Yeah, we all love sex products. We all love CEX. We all love Computer Exchange. Alright. Triangle. Come on. Yeah, they do pronounce it as sex. Which is funny. Boulder Dash! 7th! We need to put in some Rainbow Dash type lap times right now. For to win this. Oh! Whoa! That was wild! I didn't think I was making that corner! "12 seconds to the lead. I don't think I'm making that. I hate to be pessimistic. I don't think we can win this race, guys. I'm sorry. This is the 2021 story, yeah. I'm taking the track limits penalty. Because it doesn't matter. I'm coming 7th. There's nothing I can do. Comment est-ce que tu le vas? Je m'appelle dans tes yeux. I didn't take French. I didn't take French. No. I didn't take French for my GCSEs. I would never take French. French is it's a language of all time. I'm gonna leave that one to the Canadians. They can learn French. Myself, I want to learn French. I don't really like learning French. No. You know, what I love most of my cars is they can fucking turn. I hate cars that don't turn. Fuck this. I would mute my mic so that I wouldn't have to deal with the voice assistant. But unfortunately, I mute my mic and you guys don't hear me. So, brake hard, get hard, you know how it be. Y'all didn't hear that. I got a sense of more things than the North Korean government with how out of pocket things would be. Here's some lore about me. Not very big into VTubing, but like I'm aware of it. I watch some VTubers. I'm not that into it. Like I watch Rin Penrose because she's British. I watch Kumi for the memes. What the fuck is that? I don't watch the Japanese side of VTubing because I don't understand them. Yeah, of course I know who Korone is, but doesn't mean I watch him. Not so much. I watch Drumsy, I guess, but that's more of a VR channel than a VTuber. Nihongo kore karigasu ka? What is that? Translate that. Hey Google, show me a picture of this guy's balls. What the fuck? I'm not saying that! I'm not saying that! Okay? I can't read kanji. I had a phase in like 2021 where I was trying to actually learn Japanese. Safe to say, that didn't go well. I can barely speak English sometimes, let alone learn a second language. It's weird because like I feel like I know a lot of multi-syllable words, but like I never use them. I should use more. I should use the plethora of vocabulary at my disposal, but I don't. Because it's just useless. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need words with more than 2 syllables. Which is weird, because syllable is not a monosyllabic word. It should be. I should promote my streams in the 3D Cloud service. I don't think I should, because like it is, I mean, I don't feel like it is the thing. Like I'm doing this more for me and for the people who like my channel. You want to see what I got going on before we get to that thing that we're planning later on in the year. So I mean, if you show it to them, that's fine. I ain't got nothing on that. Out of the embers, you and I gonna light up this room. Yeah, you and I gonna light up the room. I feel it heating up. There's still a chance for us. Out of the ashes, baby, got this going. Out of the embers, you and I gonna light up the room. Light up the room. Da 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 da. Love my favorite 00 Eurovision song. Honestly, if it was up to me, I would give Look Mom No Computer 0 points because he already had the shirt ready. No, but seriously, that song did not deserve a single jury point. That deserved 2 jury points. I'm just cutting the corner at this point, mate. Fuck it. We'll actually drive the track next lap. I can't be fucking awesome right now, gang. Damn right it's holy. Yeehaw, bitch! Make the corner, please! I'm gonna be outdriven by an actual ball when it comes to this championship. You know what, we're gonna do medium just because it allows me to... And I'm gonna turn on easy, we're gonna do that. Manual, battery consumption. Turn off damage because that shit's bullshit. Where do I race? Hey, you Cable, tell me where I race. Hey Jarvis, where am I racing? I know you recommend auto attack mode, but like, I feel like there's more of a strategy game with auto attack. There's less of a strategy with auto attack, rather. I feel like it is more optimal for like when we do the championship to have attack at our disposal anytime, because then there's a strategic element to it, like, you're right behind the guy. The AI acts as if it's auto attack, sure, but like, I'm not an AI. I'm not a clanker. I'm not a robot. Or as they would be on TikTok, a robot. I forgot where I heard that joke. I've heard that joke before. I think it's Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I hope it's Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Because if not, it's something else Dragon Ball related that you guys do not need to know that I saw when I was younger. Shanghai is one of my favorite tracks to race at, alongside Miami and Berlin. Sao Paulo is fun to master, and it's the same with Tokyo, but London can suck my fucking air, bro. Yeah. The first 3 tracks are so easy just because of how wide they are. And then they just get tighter than a tight thing. I'm not going to say what that tight thing is, because I will not be able to. I don't like it. It's just so tight everywhere. I can't turn. Like, I can't turn around London to save my fucking life. Which is why I don't have a life. I couldn't save it. Wake me up! I can't wake up! I swear to God, can someone please wake me up? I'm too fucking tired for this bullshit. I hit a wall. It looks like it's about to rain. We can't have it rain. Save me! Wait, so I turn here. Hey! We're not having penalties later on in the year. We are not having penalties. We are straight lining those corners. No, but in the race, it could rain. Is what I mean. It could rain in the race, and I don't want that. I need to check my custom camera really quick. What do I have as my options? Can't do anything for the field of view. If I move it down here, actually, no. You recommend going even higher? Is this high enough? I'm kidding. Wait, what did that just do? That might be pretty good, actually. Yeah, this reminds me of old Monoposto. Put the angle down more. Oh, I like this. These are some pretty smexy settings. Settings so good, they... These settings so good, they'll tell... They'll turn your mama gay. What? I'm just saying words at this point. Yeah, but I'm faster than Barnard because I'm driving a Sebastian Buemi. Okay, Buemi Peak. Season 2, Sebastian Buemi was goated. Season 3, Sebastian Buemi was also goated. And the only reason he lost the title was because he was driving in WEC in the same season. Moral of the story, fuck endurance racing. Out of the embers, you are not gonna light up the room. I thought that was water. That didn't go too well. Alright, so... No. Alright, so Square does the energy modes. Alright. Me reading the chat there got me a little distracted. You can drive as anyone as long as you're not trying to be Boemi. Because I stand my Swiss overlord. I am actively looking for employment over at Envision Racing's social media department, just because I feel like I could give them some good ideas. Yeah, you gotta avoid Porsche because of the SB10. I think we should have everyone in their own team, because like otherwise you could have both me and Jack Pico. You'd have me and Pico both driving Envisions. I'd be in the 16 because I'm a Boemi fan. Pico would be, yeah. Pico would also be in Vision, but because of the entire... He has to learn Swedish for the interview with Joel Eriksson. Dan Ticktum in the lead. Well, he's gonna crash soon. But he's also in attack. You know what? Let's pit. Let's come in. I'm gonna come in. I'm just gonna pit because, like, there's no reason for me not to. Okay, Square. It's not just Monaco is the thing, because, like, Ticktum is a fast driver. He's a really quick driver. He is sadly just so crash prone. And, like, sometimes it's his fault, other times it's just not his fault. So it only makes sense that his Formula E race win in Jakarta came as a result of a really unnecessary wreck. He's got the mental stability of Max Spain 2025. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a moment. I didn't see what button activated attack. Was it circle? I think it was circle. Breakthrough. Let's just go into the beans mode. Gimme beans! Beans! Freezing cold announcement, who know? Other funny mean word. I don't remember much from his F2 days. Other than the Call of Duty stream, I believe it was. Young Dan Ticktum was funny. Now he's just Dale Earnhardt without the championships. He is a cage rattler. That is my depiction of Dan Ticktum. He is a cage rattler. I still don't know how I want to order the championship, because I've got ideas. Like, we could do... Obviously, we're going to run every track with every generation of car, which gives us 18 races. Let me do some power saving. But, like, the thing about that is, do I want to have them clustered in little stages of a season, where it's like, okay, we'll do 6 races in the Gen 1, then we do 6 races in the Gen 2, and then 6 races in the Gen 3? Or do I want to do, we're going to do 3 races at this track, 3 races at that track, and then the question becomes, okay, but then what are the tracks that we use? Also, another thing that I'm not really a big fan of, but, like, it's arguably better for me, is that to harvest the battery, all you do is put it in recharge mode. You don't drive differently. The car is just ass. And by ass, I mean actually easier to handle, because you're not going into each corner at millions of miles an hour. As you can see, I'm not driving as quick, because I'm in recharge mode. We're currently 6th. Could be better, but, you know, could be worse. This game probably wouldn't work for... I can't read that. I'm sorry, Mr. Ball. I can't read your comment. The comment's too big. I can't read it. Please make your comments smaller, Mr. Ball. Regen probably wouldn't work. Yeah, to be fair. I am getting used to the handling, to be fair. I feel like the Formula E handling does take time to grow on you. This is not a pick-up-and-play game. This is not a pick-up-and-play, sadly. Because, like, for a game to be pick-up-and-play for me, and I consider myself to be not the greatest at racing games, but, like, pretty alright. For something to be pick-up-and-play, first of all, you need assists. You need, like, a good amount of customization in terms of how the car handles and the assist side of things. All you get here is traction control and anti-lock brake. Most people get used to it quickly. I don't agree with that. I don't know what people group is, but like me, I'm a very casual gamer these days. Games. The only games that I consider myself to be pretty alright in, and it's always in comparison to the average Joe, because that's what I'm looking at here. I consider myself to be Cletus McFarland in O'Reilly. Like, I'm average. I'm not the average Joe, but I'm not like really good at stuff. I'm the middleman in between that. So it's like, in reality, I feel like in some instances, this is where you can be receiving a lot of criticism. We need more assists! The game handles well if you're used to it, sure. If you're not used to it, you need those assists that can help. Because, like, this game looks like Mario Kart. It looks like F1 Race Stars. And it just doesn't handle like either. Probably costing me free time? I mean, honestly, I decided to spend my free time on this instead of making ERL races, because realistically, could I be making an ERL race right now? Yeah. Could I be revising right now? Yeah. Am I? No, I'm preparing for something that I don't even know if it really will happen, but we've got everything in place for it to happen. So hopefully when online multiplayer drops, it will be post mid-June. Like, obviously there'll be a beta. I'll test the beta with some of you guys, of course, because I'm just that chill of a guy. I'm excited too. I'm equally parts excited and also scared. Beta is PC only. Yeah, see, I'm a Mac user, so I don't care in that case. Imagine being a Mac user in the Big 26. Could only be me and Scott Wozniak. Y'all know who Scott Wozniak is? Do you guys know Scott Wozniak? I hope we get to choose the rules as well. Do you know who Scott Wozniak is? Not Scott Pilgrim, Scott Wozniak. The second most famous gaming-related Scott, I guess? I mean, I'm okay with running the 16 on this. Would I prefer to run car number 13 or 44 on this? Oh my god, this man does not know Scott Wozniak. Bro does not know. Hey all, Scott here. Oh, you can do basically an entire lap in attack. Do 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 do. Alright, where do I race next, or do I end stream? Because I still got time. Yeah! That's what we want to hear! That's what we want to hear! Where should I race next? Because I might have to prove my point about London. Do I race in London? You're allowing me to have fun! Thank you for allowing me to have fun. It's rare that I get to have some fun. I would much rather actually rage quit in London a lot more. Because I know that's going to be harder. Because it's a more technical track than Berlin. Because watch this lap. Watch this lap. Because this is what you mean by braking is optional, basically. So we come down into turn number 1. And you can brake wherever you want, really. Oh my god, you struggle in Berlin! Oh! Oh, that's rich! Wait, no, you're serious! Oh my god! No! So is that like struggle to keep with the AI, or struggle to actually make it around the track? Because if it struggled to make it around the track, then that is a problem. If it struggled to race the AI, then I get it. I'm racing easy AI, so like... Damn. Put a rubber band around it. Damn. Okay. Because for me, beating... What do you mean you play very hard? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You can't just say, I play very hard. Sunyon. Photosynthesis. Hydrogen bonds. Dyson vacuum cleaners. Wonder if donuts are possible in this game. I'd need to turn off traction control. So Gwen Stefani, complete that lyric. They kind of are what? What are they? I forgot the context. I'm sorry. What do you mean? What? What? What is the context? What? Oh. Okay, I forgot. Sorry. Just have to stretch. That is not the weirdest stretch noise you'll hear from me. We're doing London. I've decided to kill myself. Obviously not literally. Obviously not literally. I would not do that. I have decided to undergo torment beyond description. And of course it's in London. Nothing good happens in London. Name one good thing that happens in London. Exactly, you can't. Aside from the Formula E, of course, but like... That doesn't count, that's Formula E being cool, not London. There's my first issue. Because, like, around this track in particular, the Formula E cars can feel like the F114T. This, coming up, is my main vice. Or, was my main vice? What the fuck? I'm sorry, I used to pilot into that wall. Like how I pilot into your mom. What is going on? This is not that bad anymore. Coming to the checkered flag. Oh, we're 10th. We're behind May Muller, guys. I'm currently slouched in my chair like Stephen Hawking. Good for you. Great for you. I don't have that game. Look, man, I've got F121, F123, Formula Legends, and Monoposto, and FCR 2026. Those are all the games that I've got purchased. Those are all the Formula games I've got purchased, okay? And one of those doesn't even count because, like, I got a code for it, so, like... And before you ask, I will put include paid promotion for future Formula Legends streams, I guess. Because, like, technically that's true. I can't complain about the handling anymore because it's wet. So, like, that was a good turn-in. That was a great turn-in. What the fuck? How is that what she said? How am I lost? No matter what, I feel like this championship needs to run 6 weeks. I feel like the championship needs to run over a course of six weeks, which means 3 races per day, and the easiest way to do that is same track. But yeah, the easiest way to do that is same track, multiple laps. That was bad. That was so bad. That was so ass. It was a 2-pack of ass. Is it wet? Oh, don't tell me the race is wet. Please, no. I gotta goon the pain away. Ah! Let's go. What is being unleashed, my good sir? What are you unleashing? Why is there a wall? That was so close. I'm gonna have to persevere. I'm going to have to persevere. Channel my inner Zen, my Zen dictum. Fuck this, I'm coming down into pit lane. I don't know what this good lord is saying right now, but it seems to be completely useless to me. I'm sorry, what engines are there? I'm driving an electric car. Dumbass doesn't seem to know what he's talking about. I'm much like my own father. Alright. Yeah, let's hit it. No attack, no chance. As a famous man once said. I think Takuma Sato raced in Formula E at some point. I know Kamui Kobayashi did, and I really hope everyone who's watching this knows that Kamui Kobayashi did, either through watching actual Formula E or from watching SB10, because unlike me, he can drive this game!